Jumbo fellow adventurer, it's Mike Dooley. Time for a spiritual tune-up. Great to be in your company again today, although it's almost a sad question that I'm going to be answering today. Excuse me as I adjust my props here. All right. So, yesterday I answered a question about how to get over heartbreak. And then numerous viewers asked, how do you get over heartbreak when it's a family member who's been alienated, who's turned their back on you, and there's zero communication? And many of the viewers were asking, in particular, about children that they are estranged from. With a daughter, a 7-year-old, I can't imagine what that must be like. I am sure it feels like total and utter hell. But let me do my best to kind of speak to that. First and foremost, however trite this may seem, remember, these sacred jungles of time and space are just like a workbook, a scratchbook, where we have exercises and lessons. And yes, beauty and love abounds everywhere, but they are not the end-all be-all of reality. We are eternal gladiators of love and joy, and we choose our lifetimes for the stage that they will create and the likely adventures and lessons that will be on those stages. And we also choose our parents. Our parents chose us as well. Why? Because we learn well together. Because what I'm going to go through is going to complement what you're going to go through. And it might be ugly sometimes, and it might be awful sometimes. But overall, this workshop will conclude in the blink of an eye, and we're going to be back on the other side, laughing and in love and comparing notes and planning the next escapade. So, what does that mean if in the middle of this lifetime, your son or daughter, sister, brother, whoever they may be, no longer wants anything to do with you for the most irrational, inane, unreasonable, untruthful of reasons? I can only tell you that you are together as family. Even if it was an adopted family, there was love. Deep, profound love that goes beyond measure, that words could never speak to. And where there was once love, there is always love. And that they don't want to speak to you, that they are behaving in a weird way, that they're maybe telling lies, or maybe telling the truth, or maybe they're not forgiving you for something that you feel awful about, that's just scratch paper in the workbook. That's not who they really are. That they say they don't love you or they act like they don't love you doesn't mean that they don't love you. This goes so beyond what's happening in the circumstances of time and space. You will never be separated from this person. And while there may be a day go by or a lifetime go by that you're not in their proximity and not kindly in their thoughts, that has no bearing on the love that must otherwise always eternally be there. I assure you, I promise you. I want you to also realize that if there are lies going on, if there's dishonesty, if one parent is pitting their kids against you for their own pride, ego, or whatever it is, the truth is always known. And whether or not they consciously buy into it or acknowledge it in a lifetime is irrelevant. They're lost. They're confused. We're all lost. We're all confused a little bit while we're here during these primitive times in space. So the truth is always known. You have only to do your utmost best to hold them with love in your heart, if you can bear it. Or if you're so angry, don't even go there, because you'll be together again in love when you're both ready, and all will be supremely well. But rest assured that no one's fooled anyone. You don't need to prove a point. You don't need to state something just so that they finally know. They know. They'll always know. You're connected eternally. Let me tell you something else too that may be easy to say, hard to do, but you are so much more than any one relationship. You have life the gift of life, the adventure and the power and the desire to go where you please and to love who you want. No single relationship defines who you are. Not even the parent-child relationship, not even the partner-to-partner relationship, nothing can capture the essence of who you are and the joy that awaits. And so if one relationship isn't working right now, even if it's with a beloved child or a beloved parent, let there be that space. They're going through what they need to go through. And one day they're going to know that. And it might be after this lifetime, and there might not be a reconciliation this lifetime. But there is reality beyond. There is eternity beyond. This is just like a nighttime dream. And you're going to wake up from this life and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, hallelujah. And you'll have eternity before you, which doesn't mean hurry up and get on the other side. You're here now because you still have life, you still have time on the stage. It's still your turn. And there's still other people who are yearning for your acknowledgement, yearning for your love, who will love their own lives so much more when you become fully present and no longer distracted by the confusion of somebody else that's now estranged in your life. Do not put yourself in such a place that you define yourself by any single relationship. Okay, you are love, unimaginable. You are love, here to grow. The world is literally spinning in the palm of your hand. And just as I teach with creative visualization, living deliberately, creating consciously, you cannot, I cannot, nobody can either ensure another person's happiness nor guarantee that somebody else is going to return their human love. Spiritual love is done, okay? You're intertwined. But you cannot in a lifetime make somebody march to the beat of your drummer. Let there be the space that they are claiming that they want. They really do want it at this stage in their confusion. And nothing could make matters worse in this state of their confusion for the lessons they need to learn than you trying to meddle and say, love me more, come back to me, see me for my good qualities. Let it go. Let it go. Focus on the other 7 billion people here who would mostly welcome your appreciation. I know that is all easier said than done. I cannot imagine the grief that would go along with having an estranged child. But I know that if that were to happen to me, I'm certainly not immune to the possibility that will. I will be called inward, and I will go inward, and I will connect the dots, and I will see the truth, and I will know I am loved, and I will know I have eternity, and I know that I am going to be going through what I need to go through because of their behavior, just as they're needing to go through what they're going through because of their behavior that they're putting on you. We're all learning, we're all growing. This is one big dream, and pretty soon the lights are going to come back on and we're going to go, oh my God, let's go back. Let's go have another life. And this time I'm going to try this and you're going to try that and we're going to do this way and we're going to do it that way. And it's so beautiful. It's still a beautiful world. It's going to be okay. Enjoy your amazing life and your amazing gifts and all the time that still remains. And who knows? They may come around next week, tonight, in 2 years, or they may not in this lifetime. But it's okay. They're going through what they need to go through, and you still have ample leeway to be happy if you give yourself permission to. And you need to do that at a minimum. Okay, fellow adventurers, my heart is with you. These sacred jungles of time and space can really do a number on us, and it's not easy. It's totally not easy. But you didn't sign up for easy. You've got this. You can do it. You're not alone. Post your questions below on Facebook and Instagram, and they could be my talking point tomorrow or the next day. And notice below on Facebook and in my bio on Instagram that there is a link for you to learn more about joining me in 8 days for my once-a-year live Infinite Possibilities Train the Trainer program, where you will be taught how to reach those who have not yet been reached with the truth of life, its beauty, and your power, their power. Okay. Hasta luego. Hasta pronto. Te amo. Have an amazing Wednesday. Winnie, Nancy, Jenna. Love you all. Robin, Heather on Instagram. Animal Reiki Lady. Betsy. Ray. So glad you're all here. Linda. Hey, Gina Marie. Have an amazing day. And my friend Artie. All right. All the best.